Hi everybody, welcome. This is the second in the series of the Major Arcana cards, the most important cards in the tarot deck. So today we're looking at number 1, the Magician. The Magician can turn up in one's reading when the stars align for our destiny. And they're usually said to have a toolkit at their disposal that contains all the aces of the tarot deck. The swords for intellect and communication, the cups for love and emotions, the wands for passion and creativity, and the pentacles or coins for stability and money. These are all the tools we need to succeed and progress in life. And when we use the Magician's tools, the only limit is our imagination. Now, none of these tools would have any use or power if we didn't know which particular tool we must use for the job or challenge facing us at any one time. So we can use intuition, inner knowing, which will guide us in that decision to pick the right tool for any given situation. The infinity symbol, which can be found on most of the Magician's cards, shows us our powers infinite and forever. Once we have this extensive knowledge, we should be able to rise to any challenge and handle any situation. The Magician is the master of their own destiny and is regarded as someone who can manifest into reality anything they plan or dream about. So let's have a look at some individual cards, Magician's cards. This one here is called the Gaukler. Now the Gaukler means, that's a German word, it means juggler. So the Magician can juggle his tools, he can juggle how to use them, his ability to juggle situations. He's igniting always something new. It's like an ignition. He's the ignition, hence he's the number 1 in the tarot. So once we've started our fool's journey with the 0, we then ignite the life for the following journey that we're on. So yeah, he's an igniter in this deck, and here's the infinity symbol here of his everlasting power, and all the tools at their disposal: the cups, the wands, the swords, and the coins. Where's the coin? I think it's that one there. Difficult to tell which one the coin is. So it could be this one here, the small one. Anyway, doesn't matter. It has all the tools at their disposal. Now the next one is more of an awareness. He shows us how to tune into our intuition, to the divine, with the crown chakra. So our direct connection to Source, the great creator, the divine, God, whatever it is for you, what you feel has created us and what keeps us going in this lifetime. So he's very much on the intuition level here with the awareness, making a point that our powers, our magic powers, come from within and then exchange with Source. This one here is another juggler here. So he's juggling to pick the right tool for the job in hand. The infinity symbol It's about the everlasting power. The disc here, this is the disc of source. The connection to source is also shown here with the spark. This one's connection to source is the light here and the peacock feathers. And there's the sun disk here as well. The disk is usually infinity. Very important for the magician. Now this magician here from the Tarot Draconis, he is a more of a ethereal magician. He is a little bit restrained, let's say. He doesn't show his powers to anyone. He seems to be a secretive magician. So these are the various light connections and the various tools he has at his disposal. They're representing the aces. So there's the ace of air, the ace of fire, the ace of coins, and the ace of cups. And yeah, this is a very subtle magician. He's not in your face with his power. He uses his power wisely and discreetly. So yeah, here's the emphasis is here on discretion, not so much a display of power. Well, the others like to show off, most of them, in the cards here. This one, he has no eyes. That means he's tuned into the infinite, into God's source, into the Creator's source, using his intuition and his insight. So, and all the tools are visible here. The cups, the coins, the wand, and the sword. So he's a very magic magician. He's almost like a wizard-like person with his cloak on. This one here is more the medieval magician. Quite medieval cards here, the Mystic Tarot. But again, we can see all the tools, the sword, the cup, the wands, the coin there, piece of gold, igniting things, connected to wisdom. His crown chakra is connected to wisdom, directly to source. So that's very important. The magician's wisdom comes straight from the divine. And it shows itself by the intuition and the insight and the igniting the new journey, the infusing life into this new journey. You've been through a transformation usually when the magician comes along. And he helps you on your journey to your new destiny. So this is the magician. And I hope you enjoyed this little talk, little study. It's a little studies, really. We study different cards, we have a look at them and study the meanings. And it's very interesting how the magician is depicted differently in each card. But they all very much stand in their own power. They're very self-confident. Excuse me, they know where they're going. And they're very determined. There's a lot of determination here. Self-belief, lots of ability, knowledge, wisdom, deep inner knowledge. And lots of ability, lots of life experience. You don't become a magician unless you have lots of experience because the magician has learned from life, learnt from the past, hence he's making way for the new journey and integrating the wisdom and experience of the past. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little study, and I hope to see you again in the next one, which will be number 2, the High Priestess. So until then, take good care. Bye-bye.